There were over 40 political murders last weekend. Reds killing SA, SA killing Reds. General von Lusso and Colonel Seize here are very concerned, as am I.
Well, if my party had a voice in your government, perhaps we might find less violent ways of expressing ourselves.
Which is exactly what I'm prepared to offer you. In a few weeks' time, General von Lusso and Colonel Seize intend to march on Berlin, a putsch, to bring the national government under our control. Would you like to be part of that putsch?
Yes, of course.
Then you must be very quiet. You can speak, give the impression of business as usual, but you must also promise me, if you wish to play any part in our government, there will be no more violence. Berlin mustn't believe we have designs against them.
You have my full support. Just keep your men quiet. Can't do that. Of course you can. You're the leader. They listen to you. I pay them to listen to you.
It's not a question about money, it's the principle. If there's a Red anywhere near, there's gonna be a fight.
Look, I don't care how you do this. Just keep them quiet. He won't listen. We have to find some other way, some kind of figurehead.
Make it tighter. So, how is your father, Hess?
Very well, General Ludendorff. He sends his best.
Who is this?
May I present Herr Hitler to you, sir? I believe you've met before. One of Captain Goering's soirees.
Oh, yes. What can I do for you? No, that's too tight. Let it out.
Your Excellency is the heroic leader of the nationalist right, while I am but its spokesman.
No, more. I can't breathe.
I was wondering if I could perhaps discuss a little plan I have. We're confident of gaining Your Excellency's support.
Support? For what?
We're planning a transference of power. Bavarian Commissar von Kahr has seen the wisdom of joining the National Socialists for a march on Berlin.
Well, good for you. Those idiots at the Reichstag haven't learned the lesson, so kick them out. We need true Germans running this country again like we had with Bismarck. I knew him, you know. My God, what a man. So, what's your plan? And can you carry this off? I won't be made a fool of, you know.
Your Excellency, we are confident of our success. By the way, I'm speaking next week at the Circus Krone. I would be honored if you would be my guest.
For many years, my friends, I was like a prisoner, blindfolded, fending off blows from every direction. What had I done to deserve this treatment? I did not even know who my enemy was. An innocent victim of greed, and of hatred, and of cunning. In recent years, we have all suffered like this. Germany, more than any of us. Yet there is no need to live in darkness. The turning point in my life was when the blindfold was ripped from my eyes. And I could see my enemy, our enemy, the Jew. We recognize him. We recognize him.
Nobody leaves. No one.
We see how his filth and his greed have stung at the heart of this great country. We must crush this vermin. We must wipe this plague from our nation. What we say tonight will soon be forgotten. What we do will live on for 1,000 years.
What's the matter?
Losser said we had to wait 2 more weeks before they take action.
Seisser was in Berlin. Some important meeting.
Carr wouldn't see me. But in 2 days, he intends to address all the right-wing political factions at one of their beer halls. All of them. That is, except you. He's outfoxed you, lad. He clearly intends to form a coalition with all of your competitors and create a new government without you. He brought you into this simply to keep you quiet.
We'll move without them, then. We'll seize Munich. We'll march on Berlin. The people are with us. Listen to them. Gentlemen, our time has come. I'll confront Carr here. Röhm and his men wait here. We surround the barracks, then attack. Once the situation is secure, I'll telephone Röhm here at the beer hall.
Half of my men will cut the lines at the telephone exchange. The rest of us will secure the military barracks.
No information, in or out of Munich, unless I say so. Gentlemen, I know this is often said and deeply felt, but none more deeply than tonight. May God and the people of Germany be with us. Brothers, you and I, together, we will make history.
Your papers, please.
I couldn't sleep last night worrying about this speech. His popularity's rising. If people don't hear the truth...
Don't worry, they will. Tonight we unify the other parties and put an end to Adolf Hitler.
The suckers rule, and I'm the lion tamer, an all-or-nothing savage autocrat. I crack my whip, the king of all the jungle just starts to burn like he's my pussycat. But smell the stench, can't escape the jungle, and though at peace, the animals still roar. Those darling beasts, they long to slay each other, only my whip keeps them from going to war. They groan a tough.
Gentlemen, history has brought us to the edge of chaos. And now we have a choice.
Men act like beasts, beasts act like men. They both need training now and then.
Or we can, with courage and faith, leap.
What's drowning? What's coming?
The National Revolution has begun. The building is surrounded. No one may leave. Any trouble, you will be shot. Inside. Inside! Stay calm. Remain in your places. We have the building surrounded.
Get me a leading door. Sorry to surprise you like this, but then you're no stranger to intrigue, are you? I'm forming a provisional Reich government. I will be in charge of the police. General Ludendorff will be in charge of the army. And I will have a post for each of you. I need your support.
You seem to have planned this well. Then where is General Ludendorff? If he supports you as you say he does, why is he not here?
Oh, so the little man pulled it off, did he? Give me a moment.
Keep your head!
He's a little late.
What's going on?
You sure he's coming at all?
Shut up! Take your seats, remain calm!
He's here.
Your leaders are with us! Will you join them? Will you stand behind us? The German Revolution begins tonight!
Yes. Good.
There's an armed group heading towards the barracks.
What do you mean they fell back? I can't believe this is happening! Nobody does anything right! That's your conscience. Conscience. A Jewish invention, sir. Conscience.
Do you mind if we visit our wives, General? They'll be worried.
Of course, of course. Mustn't worry, the poor women.
Mobilize the army. Now.
What the hell's happening?
There are too many of them. Somebody must have betrayed us.
What are you doing here? Where's Carr and the others?
Oh, I let them go. Their wives were a concern. Well, that's all right. They gave me their word they would notify the authorities.
Good God! Follow me!
Let's go.
We'll take to the streets! We'll take to the streets! We'll go to the war ministry. There were 8,000 people at the Circus Krone the other night. As soon as they know what's happening, they will support us!
Gang, it's me. I've got to get out. It's all gone sour. Don't let anyone in. I want you to take the children and go to your mothers.
Ernst, what happened?
I'll call you there.
Frida! Frida!
I know a safe place. Turn right up ahead.
Frida, stop. You're fighting the children. Go get the door. Go. Frida, now. Frida! Frida, stop it! Shut up! Shut up! Now take the children outside. Go on. Go.
Herr Hitler.
What's that smell? It's exactly like
He's on a hunger strike. If he doesn't testify, or worse, if he dies, they'll come after everyone, including us.
You're out of your mind.
Elena, someone has to answer for the putsch. For God's sake, it was treason. He won't listen to his men. He likes you. All you have to do is shore up his confidence.
No.
Helena!
Our lives, our future, depend on this.
I baked these myself. You mustn't lose hope. So many people believe in you.
Do you?
The first time I saw you, I knew that you were a great man.
Let us proceed. General Ludendorff, you have been accused of high treason. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Adolf Hitler, you have been accused of high treason. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Herr Hitler, are you a German citizen?
You talking about a piece of paper or the blood that runs through my veins?
Answer the question.
No.
In November of last year, you led a putsch against the Bavarian state and German Reich. You coerced and threatened Commissar Kahr, General Lossow, and Colonel Seisser. You have been accused of high treason and called an enemy of the state.
If a thief takes your money and you take it back, does that make you also a thief?
In 1918, we were betrayed by the November criminals, the ones who claimed to be our leaders. They entered the war, signed the Treaty of Versailles, and that was high treason.
This is supposed to be an interrogation, not a speech.
I was simply taking back that which was stolen from us 5 years before. Namely, the right to defend ourselves against the wishes of an incapable parliament. I used no force. I was supported by Commissar Kahr. Why isn't he on trial? If I am guilty of anything, then I am guilty of fighting to defend the rights of the German people.
Fascinating, isn't he?
Fritz, please. What is it?
Please, just
Sit down.
open the door.
What's wrong?
Today, I was absolutely convinced that it would be over. But they cheered him, Sophie. Hitler stood up in the court of law and claimed that all he wants is to give the nation back to its people. And the people believed him. Even the judge was impressed. Let's figure this out.
Figured who out?
People.
Extraordinary times demand extraordinary measures. You said that once, remember? All those drunks in the beer halls were throwing mugs at each other. I told you nothing good would come of it. That was then. Come inside now, I'll fix you something to eat. Fritz?
Thank you.
For what?
Stop the press! Stop the press! We're going with a new front page. Listen, everybody. We have a new front page. On the night of the putsch, Commissar von Kahr was promising an initiative that would have turned this country around had he been heard. I know because I wrote it. Tonight, we are the voice of sanity. Listen, history has brought us to the edge of chaos, and we now have a choice. Either we can jump into the abyss, or, with courage and faith, leap to the other side. The abyss is Hitler's party of National Socialism, a party of intolerance and hatred, false imagery and false hope, a pit of nonsense and outright lies.
They're the ones who deserve to be hung!
He's an agitator who believes our fears will drown out our reason. And the worst we can do, the absolute worst, is to do nothing. All right, let's get to work.
Traitor! General Ludendorff, the court finds you not guilty and releases you from custody. Herr Hitler, the court finds you guilty of treason.
Yes!
You are hereby sentenced to a fine of 200 gold marks and 5 years in Landsberg prison. You will be eligible for parole in 9 months.